Hey friends and nail fam, we are back with another long form video because I did listen and I heard, and we're going to talk about PPUween from Polish Pickup, available September 5th. Wish listing is open now, and if you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And we're just going to jump right in with KB Shimmer's Ghosted. This one has no cap and it's $13. It's described as a white crelly with ethereal flakes that give the base a pale gray appearance. These mirror-like flakies shimmer in shades of silver, mint, aqua, pink, lavender, and blue. Now, you can go ahead and do 2 coats for a squishy ghost-like look, or go all in with 3 like me for full coverage. So also you're going to want to follow with a glitter smoother like Smooth Moves by KB Shimmer, or a quick dry top coat for a glass-like finish, which would be clearly on top. So for my process, I started out with the hydrating base coat from KB Shimmer, and then I went in with 3 coats for full opacity on this polish, and then I went ahead and finished with Smooth Moves and Clearly on top. I did let every coat individually dry in between because it's just a best practice, but it's especially important when you have thicker flakies like this polish. So that's kind of why I have to reiterate letting each individual coat dry. Now, the mirror-like flakies, in my experience, are always a little bit thicker than iridescent flakies. They have more of a large glitter texture to them. That's why I recommend using Smooth Moves as well as a quick dry glossy top coat so that you can get the best, most glassy, most smooth finish that you can possibly get with this kind of polish. So I hope that helps with application for you all and for finishing touches so that you can enjoy this polish as much as I did. Now, I do think for a few notes that it will be great for Halloween ghost manicures, but as was pointed out in the short comments, this would also really work well for winter and holiday manicures because it's got the perfect colors to go with like snowflake and snow scene kind of manicures. Also, I think it would also make a really nice snow-capped mountain manicure. So I'm getting all types of ideas now. But we also have KB Shimmer's Apple Honey Cider Hand and Body Scrub for $11, and there is a 400 cap. So you want to be in the shop on Polish Pickup's website at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, September 5th, so that you can grab yours. Now, as far as scent notes, we've got the cozy scent of apple cider, and we have sweet notes of honey and vanilla bean for a base that really supports that bright, crisp aroma of apples, cinnamon stick, and clove. Also add just a little bit of spice to warm it up. And I know you all have probably been purchasing this all along, but I didn't know that for best results, avoid introducing water to the jar. I mean, it is a sugar scrub and use within 24 months. Mine never lasts that long. So I hope that helps, but I especially enjoy using it on my knees, elbows, heels, and for a nice hand scrub treatment, especially right before I start swatching, just to smooth my hands out, get rid of any excess dead skin after I've done my cuticle pushback and removal kind of little routine. So I hope you all liked those, and we're going to move straight into the next polish, which is Haunted Polish. I got Coven in PR, and it's a red toned black, dark as night, illuminated with red shimmer that glows like moonlight caught in a rose window's fractured glass. I'm crazy about that description. Now, it will be $13.50. I didn't see a cap on that one, but oh my goodness. As a self proclaimed Vampy Polish obsessed individual, like during the fall and the winter are my strongest months for Vampy polishes. I'm not sure why, but like right around holidays, I really like them. So I used just 2 coats of this polish and then finished with a quick dry top coat and tried to do fairly thin coats just because I didn't want to bleed into my cuticles with it. It is a dark polish. If you are a stainer, just to be safe, use 2 coats of base coat. It's one of my best practices as a swatcher because I am prone to staining. So I don't know how it's going to work for a 1 coat of base coat, but I use 2 because I just kind of rotate between negative space and full manicures to the point where I kind of don't want any staining. So but as far as Vampy polishes go, formula was great. Love the brush. And I'm really obsessed with the packaging. Just the bottle is so unique. But anyway, I like Vampy polishes for Halloween, but I also like them for the holidays, as I was saying. I could definitely see this one as a holiday manicure, especially if you're going to a fancy party. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you lean towards vampies for special occasions and parties, or are you more of a metallic mani kind of person? I'm always curious and I always want to hear more about it. So, last but not least, my starry sky. This is Lumen's Candy Heist, and it's described as a wickedly rich dark chocolate base with a mischievous blue shift that catches the light like moonbeams on an empty trick-or-treat bag. Scattered holographic sparkle flashes like the wrappers you would have had if your family hadn't pulled a candy heist. And I'm so obsessed with this polish. Like, I already like Vampies. And I already liked that ghostly one. So, how can I love this one so much? And I think it's because that brown base provided such a rich canvas for the shimmer to bounce off of. They played so well together. And I know my first coat is always like this because I do a thin coat and then I commit on my second coat. So that's where you really start to see how well that holographic sparkle kind of just comes through no matter how many coats of polish are on top of it. So I did this one again, 2 coats, and a quick dry glossy top coat, and that was all I needed. I had my full opacity and a bold shimmer with a beautiful base and all the sparkle I could possibly need. It just really struck a chord with me because I'm a huge fan of just really clear, starry skies at night. And this is like before it's like the darkest dark of night. when the sky is still a pretty deep, rich blue. So I think that's like, this is literal lullaby cloud Manny bass business here, but it's also a candy heist. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you wear for Halloween. Are you going to wear it for winter manicures? Or is it just strictly going to be the perfect night sky Manny? I have to know. I'm always, like I said, curious to hear what you guys envision when you see these polishes, because I already know what's in my brain. And in general, everybody I hang out with just sees polish. But that's it for me. I am so happy I got to share these with you and share this moment with you. If you're part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. Thank you for everything you do. I am in these on them. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the algorithm thingies so that everybody gets to see this that needs to. And be good to yourselves and each other. Okay, bye.